Hey, welcome back to Let's Play the Wildlands with you and Loot Event 64D. So, on the last episode we did the entirety of Another Day. Actually wasn't too far away, This is kind of recently. So all these pins, I'm not going to need them. That's not what we're about to do. I'm going to make sure we're all equipped because we are going to be doing Pork City Tower, which you can only do when solo, without the party during the story. Let's go. Mr. Hanakoma? Wonder what he's up to out here. I think I'll follow him. This could be a chance to learn more about him. About Cat. This place seems familiar. Did he go upstairs? This is Pork City, and as you remember during week 2, this has a certain gimmick. Wanna go upstairs? Not until you raise all the floor's noise. If you have no business here, take a hike. Alright. Alright, I figured I'd just go with the explanation here. Every floor uses a different brand. This one is Mus Ratus, Latin for the rat, or black rat specifically. This tire pin set Mus Ratus is not too bad. It's mostly projectile, with an occasional this one slash being the only physical. Unfortunately, a majority of these pin sets are special, and with the various noise that we're fighting here are either like mammoths or dragons, or birds, frogs, and especially the red frogs, which can absorb special and projectile damage. So this is going to be pretty terrible. So thankfully you can use unbranded pins as much as you want. I specifically request Wolf. The Wolf pin is a dash attack, and it recharges real quick. So just grab a Wolf pin by fighting wolves in ultimate mode. I highly recommend you get that for this challenge. So yeah, it's not going to be too hard. I'll also try to get the I Live for Food, a brandless healing pin. Alright, I'm not going to linger too much in the battles, because this is going to be a long time. Practicing for this, it took about 3 hours. And each floor has a pig noise as well. Is it here? I hear it. No, oh, there it is. Pig noise! We get to fight many pig noise here. As you can tell from its Pork City, Pork Tower. This is the standard pig noise. Not too different. It is not flinching. Okay. Come on. Thankfully this pin works great in conjunction with Beat, because it's just damage over time and it just keeps him stunned. That said, oh, come on. Please. Nope, we're gonna recharge, please. Before Beat disappears. That was close. If you ever have trouble fighting the pig noise, just set it to easy. I'll be doing that for a majority of these, especially because I need some easy drops. So make sure you fight every pig noise.
Focus.
Wrong button. Reject a met. Well, floor clear. Oh, and here. I only have it a little bit, I swear. Hamburger. Every single floor will give you some food and a 10,000 yen pin. Easy money. I wonder what Mr. Hanakoma's doing here. He's kind of a mystery. He's got his incognito life as Cat. Then there's that quirky cafe. I swear it's closed more than it's open. Actually, wow. I don't really know anything about him. Especially considering how long we've been acquainted. This opens up a little bit about Neku from Mr. H. Alright, so this one we already know already. It's D&B, which means get rid of all the Mus Ratus, get rid of all the Mus Ratus, get rid of all the Mus Ratus. There we go. We have D and B. Let's see what kind of pins we got. Blizzard, cool. We don't. Most of D and B is the D plus and the B pins, which are either throw an obstacle or just pick it up and move it around. Not very good for these fights, which actually no, it is a physical move, but it's not very good for a lot of these fights. Ice razors, I guess. That'll do. That should be fine. Yeah, it's not gonna do too much good. This Earth Shake, probably. Yeah, no. We should be fine with these. Wanna get upstairs until you clear the noise? All right, cool, we got it. Let's see what we got. Okay, Mammoth. So as I was saying, most of the D and B pins stands for Dangerous Buffalo. I guess is an abbreviation. All the pins are mostly just dragging obstacles, so if you have the ability for the ninja garb, definitely equip it here. I did not because I forgot, but that's okay, we don't need it. Thankfully these obstacles have a lot of health, especially for what we're going to be using them for. If we were fighting multiple enemies, then we'd probably need it, but these can last long enough. Ow. That's fine. Beat. Right. Beat. There we go. Especially because Frozen Cool's going to be my main damage dealer. And beat. There we go. And thankfully it's just another mammoth, so it's just hit in between the stomp, it's fine. Ooh. Unfortunately with these mammoth fights, especially when you need to use the D and B pins, there's not good synergy because by the time I pick up the obstacle, it takes too long to pick up. Alright, that's the last of them. Yeah, it's not really good. Because the only physical moves I have is just dragging obstacles around. We may do. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Alright, the pig noise is this one. As I said, just switch to easy. It's fine. Doesn't have a lot of health. A lot of defense, though. Icy Stare. Wonder what's next, then. Well, that's fine. Check the mat. Floor clear. Oh, in here. I only had a little bit, I swear. Special dog. That's not too bad. Alright. Here's all the noise. That's fine. Alright, so this is the Jupiter of the Monkey pin set for the monkey. It's not a bad pin set. It's mostly physical. There is some, there's like 3 healing pins, so that's neat. And the one Izanami pin over there, which just has the Jupiter of the Monkey brand, is a pyrokinesis, which doesn't work on the red pins. So, on the red frogs. So let's just keep slashing away. I do like this pin set, and I would use it more if... Why did that go flying? I would use it more if this game had proper controls, but it does not. I wish I could say it better. But in handheld mode, it does work a little better because you can physically slash, but it's just... It's too unreliable when playing in TV mode. Unless there's a group, in which case, you know... Unfortunately, red frogs are everywhere, so I guess we'll just have to suffer through it. Beat, stop with the bubbles, just get them. Here we go. And of course, this one is also very good. Was microphone, but we'll take it. That's the last of them. Again, it's pretty good because they're all physical pins. As for this pig. Alright, let's see what pig we got. Pig is looking for... I don't have that pin. Let's see what I can do about that. That's the wrong button.
Damn it.
Okay, so I don't have that pin, so I'm going to use 10-pin thrift to boost my attack in Mortal and have Beat take him out. And that's all I gotta do. If not, I'll have to hope for some cross combo stuff. There we go.
No more of that.
That worked well. Adamantite. Okay. Alright. Just a bit. Floor clear. And I only had a little bit, I swear. Alright, let's take our donuts and go. Alright, new floor. Take out the noise. It's like I may cut all this out. It's just natural puppy. I use natural puppy all the time. You see me. They're all shots and projectiles. So I'll just cut that out. Now, for the pig. Alright. Pig noise this time is multiple. They're just multiple basic pigs and just take them out. There we go. Easy.
Easy. That's how it's done.
There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, you saw me use natural puppy all the time. I think I'll just cut those out. Because they're always a big part of my brand. My brands when fighting. Shadow Steak Ramen. Okay, that's a big item to get. Okay. It's been a couple years now. I was looking at the Utagawa wall tag. Mr. H came up and talked to me. After that, I started going to his cafe. We'd talk about lots of stuff. Eventually, I found out he was Cat. But really, that's all I know. Wish the guy would open up a little more. Yeah, well, not one to say that, Neku. Alright. Next brand. Alright, that was awful. I'm gonna cut all those out because it's a projectile brand in a projectile-less world. Hipsnake is not a bad brand, but without the balance of physical pins, it's terrible. Anyway, let's see what we got. Ah, the illusory pin. Now, the illusory pig. After a certain point, it'll just run, so you only have 10 seconds to beat it up. Or however long that counter says.
That's how it's done.
Dope line. Wonder if Wild Boar is next. Yeah, check the back, floor clear. Oh, here. Only a little bit, I swear. Attack capsules. Those are actually really good to have right about now. Alright. Clear the floor, huh? Alright. I guess it's Wild Boar. So it is Wild Boar. Wild Boar is not as physical as I thought. It's mostly projectiles again. Oh, pig noise. Alright, let's see what this one is. I don't have that.
I don't think so.
Not just on me, I just think I straight up don't have it.
Lame. Booyah. Get out.
Wow, okay. Let's try that again. Alright, this is the 5th time. 10-pin thrift. Let's go.
I don't think so.
cross combo it up. It's not too different. But with the cross combos, that's much more damage.
No more of that.
That works. Adamantite. Defense medicine. Vitamin C. Don't mind if I do. Fine. Well, that doesn't tell me where we would need next. Alright. Pegaso isn't a bad, is a really good one. Unfortunately, it's all projectiles. Mostly projectiles. It does have the Jack's Knight pin, which lets you throw obstacles. But it also has the Thunder Rook, which is really good unless it's these frogs. Oh, and there goes beat, which means this is going to be a little slower. But yeah, I really like the Pegaso. They're much stronger than other brands because of Thunder Rook. But it's not too bad. Alright, level up. I've been leveling up a whole ton because of these frogs. I'm glad that is done. Alright, let's fight the pig. Alright, what's this gimmick? Many pigs! Only one is real, the others are all fakes. Well, I have Thunder Rook. That made this easy. Sheep Heavenly. I wonder what's next. That one's gonna be rough because Sheep Heavenly doesn't have a lot of physical or fighting pins. And the item today is Tatsumi Burger. Okay, that's really good. It seems like he's been really busy lately. His shop's been closed a lot too, even more than usual. What if he's got something else going on top of his work as cat? Like something I could help with if I've got what it takes. I just wish I could help lighten his load. It's pretty nice seeing Neku like tried his best to help Mr. H, but I don't think he can help him this time. So yes, it is Sheep Heavenly. This has things like Creepy Weepy Barrier and Crackle Pop Barrier. A lot of barriers. Crackle Pop Barrier has a special property where if you hold Neku and he'll have this barrier around him. This damages anything that comes in contact with him, including the red frogs. So it's not really a projectile, it's kind of neither right now. But it's very useful. And because they're frogs, they'll try to jump onto Neku to latch onto him. Oh, okay. It takes like 2 seconds to boot up, to activate, so that does get annoying. But that's fine. This is actually working really well. There we go.
Come back when you grow a pair. That's how it's
I
done.
don't like fighting those frogs. I wish they had a more varied noise selection, but I guess we'll take what I can get. Alright.
What's out now, man?
Easy. Where is he? And... oh.
I don't think so.
Can you just pause him? No? Okay. Let's try that again. This one I should be able to take out by just having him walk into me. Creepy Weepy Barrier is great because it lets you walk with the shield, but unfortunately it doesn't reload. Thankfully I don't need that by now. Yeah, that's fine.
Come back when you grow a pair.
Yeah, that one just turns invisible and just walks to the exit. Doesn't have a lot of health. Dragon Couture! I wonder if I'm doing Hip Snake again. Alright, Dr. Bet, floor clear. And our food of the day is... Definitivo Chili Dog. Okay. Alright, floor 9. Let's take care of all the noise. Okay, this might be the most flattering one for Dragon Couture. So, Dragon Couture has a lot of mostly projectile pins. Oof. It also has one that you can use Psychokinesis in a very controlled environment. But it also has this one. A lot of, like, rapidly scratch to do damage. And that's really cool. I think Dragon Couture is very interesting. It also conflicts with Beat for some reason. I kind of like this pin set. I don't mind it. It's just really hard to find their pins. Or worse, you have to constantly level them up from this base Psychokinesis pin when it needs so much to level up it through battle or shutdown. Alright. I hope there's more than just that one good in there. Alright, trying this again. I don't have this pin. It's once again through that Psychokinesis pin I used earlier, but shutdown. I'm pretty sure. So let's just beat it up through cross combos. There it goes.
I ain't done yet.
Easy. Mystic Ramen. Also know it's from Flames of Far, Foes of Flame through Shutdown. Which, you know, I'm still not wrong. Alright, what we got here? Okay, Pava Real? To be real? Oh my gosh, there's no frogs. Pava Real is only, actually it's mostly status. So I'm already doing easy. But it's mostly status. It can turn obstacles into a bomb. It has the drop down pin. Okay, that was kind of rough. I don't think that was the only good one. Pig. It's a shame that, like, a lot of these are really... Okay, this pig has a quirk about it where Beat cannot attack it, so I have to do that. I can't let... I have to beat him up without him getting unstunned, so I have to juggle him. I could have used the Meteor Magnet, but that works just as well. Spider Silk. Is that Lapinagelique? That was a long load. Gentlemen, look clear. Absolute Shadow Ramen. Okay. Let's see what we're eating. I have been eating so many different like foods for them, including defense. I'm gonna need that. I'm probably gonna edit a lot out. Why am I going nuts chasing him down like this? I don't even really know. I'm worried. Worried that if I don't, he'll disappear on me. I couldn't handle that again. Thinking back on it now, it was him. He's the reason I met Mr. H. I wouldn't have found the mural in Mutagawa if he hadn't told me about it. He was my one real friend. The only guy in my class I could talk to as an equal. I was fine with that. Just him and me. Man, I miss him. But I have a right to. Not after I killed him. It's a good deep dive into Neku's psyche and why he is the way he is. It is Lapin Angelique. Lapin Angelique. Oh, thank goodness, no red ones. Projectiles. This projectile does have a shot, like Natural Puppy. However, it doesn't really like pierce through all of them, so it only hits one foe. It also has Spider Silk, which very good. More boulders from the sky. No physical pins. That I have. It's fine. It's a good brand. I believe it also has its own healing pin. I just didn't equip it. That's fine. And yes, I have basically been just waiting for a set without a red pin, without red frogs, hoping for the best. Unfortunately, that was the only good take. Alright. Let's see what we got. This pig. I actually cannot hit it, so I need my partner to do the damage. Cross combo. There we go. Cross combo is also damage, apparently. That's good. Demon's Hatred. Is that Tigre Punks? We're actually almost done Pork City. Pork City is actually a used for Mark City, I believe the original place is called. But Pork City, because pigs, I guess. Alright. Second to last floor. Let's go. Okay, good. So Tigre Punks is it is physical, but it also has a few really good special pins. If it will activate. I'm focusing on it. I'm trying, please. What? I'm trying to do it. Beat is interfering with my pin. There, let's just do this. It also has a lot of scratch pins activations, so that's fine. Why is it not working? Whatever. It's trying to activate.
I don't think so. Dumbass.
It's trying to activate. Whatever.
That was nothing.
That is Velocity Tackle. I do have that on my main set. Let's just cross combo it. I'll just keep it stunned. There we go. Works just as well. Adamantite. Alright. So we only have one floor left. Being Gatito brand. Spanish for cat. Ooh, Micro Synergy. Are nearly done, and this is my favorite floor. Normally. Alright, and just refill the food. Okay. Sure.
That's good.
Oh wait, did he need another food? Yeah, get Viper drink again. Yeah.
This is great.
Alright. I'll never forget that day. We were set up to meet at the usual place. I asked him to come. I was waiting in front of the cat mural. But he never came. Only later did I hear about the accident. I was so mad, and I felt awful. I shouldn't have asked him there. If not for me, he'd still be here. It's like I killed him. Now I feel like it's going to happen again. It's like I'm going to lose Mr. Hanakoma. I don't think I could take that. It almost broke me last time. If it happened again, no. I need to keep him here. Do what I can to help him. So he won't go away. There's gotta be something. I actually don't know if we ever meet who it was that Neku knew. Alright, so this was my favorite floor to show off all those 4 pins I worked really hard to get. Normally in the DS game, you can drag them, and well, that first to activate them, you just hit the pin itself, and it'll bounce an attack from pin to pin, which goes through these frogs' stupid immunity to projectiles. Unfortunately, in this version, I cannot move them. As such, they are just going back and forth wherever they please. In the DS game, you could pause it and like manually reposition them. I have not been able to do this successfully yet. It is a shame because this is one of my favorite pin sets, only because of how original they are. Because like they're just floating around the screen, and that's cool. You could, because in the DS version, you can reposition your pins around the screen. Not so in the Switch version. They're stuck on the upper left corner, and that's just how it is. And that's fine. I don't need to move them. But when you disable that functionality at all, that means you can't move them around for this pin set. Which means, functionally, this is broken.
So, who's next? Ready for a beatdown?
Okay, good. Because even like, yeah, see? Like, for these red, it just decimates them. It does so much damage. But it's just really frustrating that I worked so hard to get this pin set. It wasn't one of my favorites just because they're just fun. It's a fun little reward and a way to use the touchscreen, but it just doesn't work. It may just be because this is the TV mode, but oh, I hate it so much. It shouldn't be limited because it's the one mode, as opposed to the way it's intended with the touchscreen. I feel that shouldn't impact the game's performance. That's just my opinion, I guess.
That's how it's done.
Alright, big noise. I've got Brainy Cat. This is a rare pig king, and he will try to leave the screen, and he has his subjects with him. That's about it. It's just a normal pig, but he's the king. He has a fancy crown. Yeah, I'm just, now that I'm approaching the end of the game, I'm just starting to get frustrated about the different things that worked, and then I'd see them here and they're not working, and I'm like, how did this happen? Because there's ways around it, and it's just, I'm not sure how we got to this point. It may be nostalgia goggles, but part of the game is just legitimately broken now. And that's my frustrations about it. We have a lot of pins now. Alright. Also, we got the pig pin. Greatly increased drop rate. You no longer receive EXP or pin points. That's what you got. It's not bad. It's just like pin thrift, but with drop rate. Let's go. And yes, there is a second pig. This one. This pig is aggressive and will attack you if you don't stop it. Ooh, that hit for 1,000 damage. Projectiles did not stop it. It will just try to charge you and take you out. That's how it goes. And yes, in the DS version, it also would try to charge through you, and even if you had Joshua, he would just jump and hit him out of the sky. Katita brand pin. Alright, good. That's that. Mat floor clear. On here. Curious mushrooms. Alright, so sorry if I seemed a little negative at the end there, but like, it's just frustrating me. It just is. Alright, now let's get a regular pin set ready. I mean regular, because we are about to fight the boss at the top of of Pork City Tower, and it is a doozy. It is basically a super boss. So you better be ready. I'm gonna have, you know what? I'm still debating if I want to go the twin velocity attacks, just for the safety. Twin Thunder Rook. I don't know, because it's hard. So we're just gonna make do with what we got. The pins that I'm setting up may not even be final. But yeah, that took about 2.5 hours. I'm looking forward to editing that down to be a sizable length, because wow, that was a lot. But thank you for watching on Luigi Fan 64D, and let's go finish another day, Pork City Tower. That should be it. Alright, take care. Almost 37, almost 38 hours. Alright, take care.